What's up, everybody? This is the Jedi. I'm one of these people, I'm not able to hide when I cry. Um, my face shows it. I love when I see a beautiful woman. I don't love it, but I love it, and it breaks my heart at the same time. When I see a beautiful woman or even a child who cries, but their expression doesn't change. You see their sadness, but you see their tears come out, and like their eyes don't get red and they don't get the ugly face and all of that. Why I'm mentioning that to you is because I hope I don't cry in this video, but I just finished watching several videos. I had a new subscriber to my channel, an African brother named Aban. Aban the Video Man. Aban Video Man. I'm assuming Aban is his first name. And I watched several of his videos and the things he was saying, and my heart broke. He's African. You could hear you have to really listen to him closely because his accent is so thick. And then, the universe works in crazy ways, especially with my life, because I live so close to the universe. And by the way, the video is probably a little different for you here in this one because I'm not using my other camera. I'm using my webcam offline for anybody that wants to know. And then I had to go out. And one of the things I had to do, I had to go to the pharmacy. And I still had Aban in my mind. And then I go into the pharmacy because they didn't have my medication at one pharmacy. I had to go to another one. And I noticed immediately there was two black brothers that worked behind the thing, when I see my own, and then I heard the brother speak. And he was African. His name was Seth. And I listened to him and I was almost to tears then. Remember, I've got Aban in my mind. And I said, Seth. He had started walking to the other end. The lady was helping me. And I said, Seth. And he turns around, yes, how can I help you? I said, where are you from? He said, why do you ask where am I from? I said, because I hear it. I hear it. And the sound of your voice sings to my soul. Where are you from, brother? Where you from? So he teased me a little bit. He goes, you know that thing, the Katrina in New Orleans? I came from the Katrina. I go, no, you didn't. Where on the motherland are you from? So finally he told me he was from Nigeria. And I told him, I says, I want to go home. And we began to talk, and he was saying, everybody keeps telling me this, you should go visit, you should go visit. I don't want to visit. I don't want to visit. I want to go. And I even started crying in the damn pharmacy because I was saying to him, I'm tired of Africa being some place that is distant. I'm not going to edit this. I'm not. I'm tired of Africa being someplace distant. Some mysterious place that people talk about. I want to go there. I don't want to visit. I want to go home. And I don't think that my soul will ever be seated until I do that. I really don't. I really don't. I really don't. I have too much in me. It's too on the surface for me. It's not something that's just like in the back of my mind. It's right up front, you know? And then I came back home. And I just had him hit the sound of his voice in my head. Just how I would sound like that. I would sound like that if it wasn't for the crime of bringing my people here in chains. I would sound like that. We would speak the same language. You understand? And I could kick myself because when I lived, for a portion of the time that I lived in Maryland, I lived in Maryland for many years. But part of the time that I was there, I managed, I told you guys before, I managed a Taco Bell. And one of the guys that worked with me, one of my co-managers, was named Kofi. Kofi Ohini Okai. And all the years that we worked side by side, I never asked him anything about Africa. I didn't do that. I wasn't in that space. I was dealing with life, and just you're in the rat race. And it was such a missed opportunity because we were so close. And I love Kofi. I hate we lost contact. I love him. But anyway, then I came back home. And there was one video of Aban that I hadn't finished watching, and I needed to finish watching it. But off to the right, there was another video. And there was some brothers. I'm going to put links to those at the bottom of this video. There were some brothers that were sitting. There's 4 African brothers. The name of the video was called, I don't know, Africans and African Americans, or African Americans versus Africans, or something like that. And this is what made me do this video. Because first they were telling about their experiences of how, being here in America, as soon as black people find out that they're from Africa, they don't have anything to do with them, or they don't embrace them. Oh, what, you from Africa? And then they just kind of like treat them as other. I know my people do that. I do. I know my people do that, and it's a shame. Because I have the exact opposite reaction. When I know someone is from Africa, I think that is my true essence self right there. I want to just embrace them. That's the closest I'm going to get, It's like me, my mother died when I was 6 months old. And I spent the first year of my life in the hospital. I've shared that with you guys. And I would give anything to know anything. I've seen pictures, but just to have her walk past me and her wind follow her would be enough for me, That would be enough. But that's kind of how I feel about this. When I meet somebody or see somebody that's from Africa, I just want to be around them, be in their space, and just whatever is going to come out, I want to pick it up. But anyways, this video, the brothers were talking about their various experiences. And then the part that sent me was when one of the brothers first, he was the first one that said, one of them said, I didn't even know about the African American story until I came to America. There was 4 of them sitting there. But then all the other ones start going, I didn't either. I didn't either. How didn't they know? Why didn't they know? You see? Because you see, the white man has made a concerted effort to keep us all divided so that we don't long for where we live. That's why you got to watch those videos by Aban. I brought you guys a video a while back called The Africa That the White Media Doesn't Show. I know what Africa really is. Only 1% of the country, of the continent, is that shit they show on CNN and fucking MSNBC and bullshit. The white man is the devil, everybody. It is the devil. That's why I preach at my people so much about that Christian bullshit. Because you wrapped up in his fucking religion. I don't give a damn what you think about Jesus. You fucked up with his religion. You just are. You just are. It's another tool. This is 2015 that these brothers made this video. That's this year. And they're sitting on camera saying they didn't know the African American story. They didn't know it. Just like you're programmed not to think or want to desire anything about Africa. Meanwhile, the white man goes there. Go watch Aban's videos. He tells you about how they're all coming to fucking Africa. They tell us, oh, we're going to teach them computers, but they're going there to learn from them, and they're taking fucking notes. See? Because they want to have some place to go and conquer after they leave this bitch. And they're laying the groundwork for that shit right now. But Aban is pleading with us in his videos. Start to know Africans. And that's what I'm pleading to my people in this video. I don't care where you live, or what the fuck you do, or who you know. When you need to start seeking out where the Africans are, where you live, and you need to go and tell them, I need to come and conversate with you. I came to reach out to you. I need to just hear you. And then all of them were saying, all the brothers sitting on that couch I'm telling you about in that other video. You'll see the link. The one that was moderating said, he goes, just like us, we all are given the name of a king. All of them, their first name is the name of some king in Africa that lived. He said, we all are royalty. But they never compete against each other. They only compete against their father. Because it is ordained that you're supposed to be better than your father. I really went into tears when they said that. Because I am better than my father. I am better than him. I'm better than him. But that's the way it's supposed to be. I'm not saying he was a bad person. Just he wasn't as good as me. But then my offspring should be better than me. You know? That's the way it's supposed to be. And they tell you in Africa, you will be excellent. You will be smart. You will be X, Y, and Z. Do you understand that if you go to a university in Nigeria, you automatically get accepted to any university here in America? They see a Nigerian last name, that's it. Because we have always had the superior institutions. It's not fucking Harvard. It's not Yale. It's not Columbia. It's not any of that bullshit. It's fucking Africa, bitch. Oh yeah, it's Africa. All right, and they know it. And so they just shoo you in. Oh, you're in. You're from Nigeria, you're in. I cite for you, when I covered one of the Ebola stories, one of the damn institutions had put out a press release saying they weren't going to be accepting anybody else from Nigeria because of the Ebola scare. Remember? So that's how you compare knowledge. Ha ha, that piece of the puzzle now fits. He spoke it, that's truth now. Those two pieces go together. Independent sources, at different times, different people. One. See? So, our whole way that we think about education, we're not the people that we were. And when I look at those brothers, I just want to just hold them. I want to sit in a room with them. I don't want to leave their side. Wherever they go, I want to go with them. You know? You're going to the kitchen? Okay, I'm coming with you. Let me just see how you walk to the kitchen. Because I see my essence in them. That's who I would be. That's who I would be. If not for the crime. If not for the crime. So, I just wanted to say, I really wanted to do this video because I just had a lot of emotion on my soul. But I want to say to my people that are watching this, watch those 2 links that I'm putting. No, you know what? I'm putting the videos up in the corner up here. That white bubble, that white little circle with the exclamation, click on that. It'll drop down. You'll see the 2 videos. You can just click on one of them and or both of them, whatever, you know what I mean? Gone are the days of links. They're gone. I'm going to put those in there, and I want you to watch those, everybody. And I want you to watch them, but I also want you, and then you know how YouTube, you see other stuff on the right, and you can just start watching that too. But I want you to watch those things, and I want you to make a commitment to get to know Africans and embrace them. They talk about that in that video too. So my African contingency that we spoke months ago, but I'm always busy, but I was busy, and certainly with, you know, outside of my YouTube stuff, but then on YouTube I'm busy and I have to prioritize what I'm going to do when I'm on YouTube. But to my African contingency, all the people that expressed us getting together as a group, we need to make that a serious thing now. We need to start talking. I will tell you that one of the first things we need to start doing is wherever you're at, you need to start taking an African language class somewhere. We've got to learn at least one of the main dialects on the continent before we touch down. We have to. We have to. We've got to be able to communicate. If I'm amongst the Muslims, I can speak Arabic to them. But alas, there are many dialects on the continent. But there's always one that kind of overlaps all of them. You know what I mean? Like I speak Mexican Spanish. And so I can pretty much talk to anybody that is Latino, that is Spanish speaking. All right? There may be some words that are different. You know, I had some Ecuadorians that worked for me. And like, you know, pinche is in America is like a bad word, you know. But in Ecuador, it's a drink. Pinche. It's a refreshing drink out of a coconut. Pinche. Pinche. See? Or ratido. Ratido is a thief. But in other countries, it's a... I can't remember. I don't know, because I know Mexican Spanish. But anyways. No, it's... damn it, what is it? I can't think. Anyway, I'm just giving you some examples of how the dialects can be different. But a few words here or there won't make a difference. You know what I mean? If you got a solid base of a language down, you're going to be good to go. You just are. You feel me? You just are. So I want my African contingency to reach out to me. Now is the time. It's 2015. I'm ready to get off this rock. I'm over this bullshit. I'm over fucking white people. First of all, I'm over black people who are not serious about themselves, their condition, and their future. Our children, our legacy as a people. I'm over that. I'm greater than this. I am. I am greater than this. I am. And so I need to be where my throne can sit on solid ground. That's what I need. And I love being in rooms where I'm challenged, where I feel intellectually challenged. I'm rarely ever in rooms like that. I don't know the last time I was in one. I'm usually the smartest guy in the room. I'm sick of that. I'm sick of that. I want to be where I can just shut the fuck up and listen. I love that. I love that. To increase my knowledge, to replenish my soul. Understand? But I want everybody to share this video, but I don't want you to just share it. When you share it, I want you to put a message like, if you're black and you don't watch this, you some bullshit, or just something that it stresses to people they need to watch this, because I want them to see those videos that I'm sharing. Especially the one by Aban. I subscribed to his channel. I think he only had a few subscribers, and the videos only had like 3 and 4 views. I'm sick of that. So here I sit with 350,000 views on my channel, almost 2,000 subscribers. I should be helping this brother out. There's no question about it. I do that anyways, you guys. I do. I'm known to do that. I love to promote other people's channels. I love to do that, because I remember when I didn't have a fucking channel, and when I would have given anything for somebody to just, please help me, you got to always pay it back. Always. And I'm the person, I'm never satisfied until somebody else has something that I have. I always love that. I'm not satisfied. I've been that way since I was a child. I'm not changing. I don't give a fuck. If you don't have it, I'm not happy having it. I'm over it. So share this video, everybody. My African contingency, step forward. And I'm going to need your Skype information. That's what we're going to need. Exchange Skype, because we got to be able to talk. Got to be able to talk. Forget all that typing stuff. We got to be able to talk. All right? And we got to start strategizing a plan to get out this bitch. All right? All right? And we can set some time frames and look at some things, and just look at some things, you know. I'm willing to even go off the grid in this bitch. Like, fuck it. Give up my shit and just live off the grid. You know what I mean? Whatever. I'm serious about this. I'm done with America. And I don't have any more reason to be here. I don't. I don't have family. My family is all trifling. And I don't have really any contact with them. They've all betrayed me at some point in my life. So I don't waste my time with them. I don't have children, unfortunately, because I love children. And children love me. I'm not married. I'd love to be married. And that's the other thing why I want to move to Africa, because I think I'll find me a real woman there. A real African Muslim woman. Chocolate. That speaks with a delicate accent. Oh. And can cook better than I can. And I'm a damn good cook. I only cook from scratch. My grandmother taught me. Everybody in my family knows how to cook. But I will be at home and amongst my people. Among my people. I dream for that. I dream for that. Or the day that I walk into a mosque in Africa, in any country in Africa, and I make the Islamic prayer when I prostrate before God. Oh, on the motherland. That will be the day I know my soul will be settled. I know that. We only have one journey through life, everybody. Just one. And you got to figure out what you want to do with yours. You know? You got to figure out what you want to do with yours. You got to take it serious. And you can't let nobody stand in the way of that. Because it's just you. It's you and God. That's it. Even if you have children and a wife and family, you are still alone on the earth. You're around people, but you're one individual. You came alone. You will leave alone. Think about that. Think about that. Anyways, you guys, I'm not going to apologize for my demeanor. I knew I was holding a lot of emotion, but I'm not going to edit this, and I'm going to upload it. And because the message is more important than me. Watch those damn videos. And start watching more like that. Let's start connecting to our brothers and sisters in Africa and let them know that we hear you, that we long for you. We long for you. I'm going to leave it there. This is the Jedi.